Hi, I'm Dawn. This is Yarn is a Sport, and I would like you to play ball. I have a finished object. I showed this to you yesterday or the day before when I was going over things to do with kids. I just wanted to show you. It doesn't take very long. I did work on it monogamously though. A little monotonous too. But what I wanted to show you was this. I think all of it's in there. This is the size of my bathroom. The joys of RVing. The angle, I put that in because we have a shower at an angle, but it fits from the edge of the toilet to side and to the edge of the shower. So that is the size of my bathroom floor. I also wanted to show you, I haven't opened this yet. This came in the post yesterday because I pick it up in the evening. And with going over what I had already planned as far as explaining about you gotta decide on your content. So this is today's content. This is, I opened it, but I haven't looked in it yet. This is Knit Crate. When I did the mystery sample package, and I don't think they have that. I think that was just a promotion that I happened to come across, but it could be that it's not, that they just are not allowing me to access it because I've done it. So look into it if you were interested. That was the 6 skeins I got, 3 different kinds of yarn. Sock, a DK, and a bulky. I have used part of the DK and the Tea Cozy, and I used 1.5 of the bulky in a scarf. But it's nice that they give you more than one skein. I like that a lot. So when I was going through looking, because I knew that I would have the $30 credit that I would be putting in every month. That was part of becoming a member with that sample. Seeing what kinds of yarn I came across. Quarterly. This was quarterly. And like I said, I'm not real big on surprises, but I do like Malabrigo yarn. I have purchased it before. I like their colorways. So I did this, and I'm thinking it's going to come out to about what it would be to get 2 skeins, and I can't remember if there's 2 or 3 that's coming in this, but I'm hoping there's 3 because I did DK so I could, but we'll see. And I think they're supposed to have it so that you can purchase extra skeins. So I would just have to purchase 1 extra skein if that's the case, and it'll be the member price, so it'll be affordable. But it feels like there's something else in this package also besides the yarn. So without further ado, I like the colorway. All right. Now I think Malabrigo is the one that only dyes 5 or 10 at a time in a pot, a kettle. I think that's how it's done. And you know, there's going to be variants, but I think that's part of why I like the indie dyeing, is it gives it uniqueness. All of them are different, and it personalizes whatever you do even more with that factor. I like the colorways. Let's see what the tag has. Oh, I have to hold it up higher for you guys to see. All right, if I remember, the blue tag is going to be the colorway. So this is, I like the way Laura, Mimi's Mad Mimi's Crochet, I like the way she does it. So I'm going to try to do it the way she does it. All right, so this is 206 Dryad, Dos Trias. It's a DK, 210 yards, 100 grams, 20 to 22 stitches, 4 inches, using US 5 to 6 or 3.75 to 4 millimeter. This is 50% wool, 50% baby alpaca. I'm getting a glare, sorry. It is soft, and that may well be the alpaca in it. Okay, I'll show you more of the colorway while I'm doing this. See the color without the. Isn't this beautiful with the greens? It's a little bit of a rust. I don't know if that's reading on the camera. A little bit of a rust in it. Right here's a good little chunk of the rust. The blues and the greens, yellows. It's almost a it's reading chartreuse on camera, but it's really almost more of what I would call a pea or avocado green. Okay, this says okay, it must mean the Dos Triars. 2 worlds. This yarn flaunts the lavish combination of Uruguayan merino with Peruvian alpaca. They are spun together into a worsted weight with good stitch definition and drape. Now, worsted weight, it says DK, and I would say definitely it's a DK. It's a very light worsted, but they could mean the method that's used is worsted, and that's what I'm thinking. There's different spins. If you spin, there's Z spins. I think that's what they mean. When this highly plied yarn is dyed with our color variety, it can really show textured stitches. It's machine washable, cold water. Okay, gentle cycle. Do not tumble dry. Do not tumble dry flat. For questions about the care, visit the Malabrigo yarn website. I'm a little surprised that they say that it's machine washable, but I don't machine wash mine. And I'm going to show you side by side. You can see they've got colors that are the same, but they are not necessarily identical. It's a nice feel to it. Okay, so I have these patched up to show you when they dye the yarns individually. You can see they're definitely not identical. And again, in my opinion, it's getting the colors the same because you already have a variance. I when there's this much color difference, but they look well together, I can tell that they're well matched that way. I will knit helix, but I will not do that with this one. See, now I've put the darker colors together, and there will still be a variance and a difference. And if I do not get more of this colorway, I'm hoping it's going to be available. If I do not get more of this colorway, then to me it just makes it easy to get one similar and do more of, I'm going to call a modern ombre, or, you know, fade. You guys call it fades now. Don't judge me, I'm old. Yeah, not too bad. It's been a while, quite a while. I have not done any spinning in about 9 years. I mean, I've done on my, but not on a spinning wheel. I've done on my spindle. I had a nice spinning wheel. My husband said, oh, you know, with the moving, we don't need all that space. And it wasn't a big one. It was a Kiwi. So they've got spinning clubs. I've seen things that say spinning club. It was not. It was, oh, is it the community center? It was at like, it was bicycle-y in. Okay, I have patterns coming with this. I had hoped that they would be printed in a little book. They're not. That's okay. It says pattern download, and I'm good with that. Yeah, see, they picture 3. That's why I thought there was 3, but there's two skeins. Unless it's probably 2 skeins, and that's fine. Okay, and then I have a coupon for an extra 20% off in the Member Central, which is already 50% being a member. And the sale runs through tomorrow. I'll have to get online and see if I can find any. But this is the photo that they gave, and I think they came very close to that for the inspiration. I think that's a really good match on that colorway. Forest of Elves. November, we are taking you to a fantasy journey through the Forest of the Elves. Misty mornings, earthy palettes, and just a touch of magic. I think that was well done. I'm partial to those colors, though. That's funny. Kind of in the same family. That is funny. I have to see about that coupon. All right, and this was in there. This is a little book. And this is nice. I spoke about getting a book. It's just a blank page book. I spoke about getting one to write down your projects, make notes of what you've done, if you've done any changes, but also which yarns you're using. The dye lots is really important if you can put that down, because if you end up having 2 or 3 skeins that were not with your project that are in your stash, keeping those labels, sometimes it's hard to keep track of the labels. I put mine in my cake, and I do it so that the printing is to the inside so you can kind of see. But once you take it out, although sometimes I try to put it around the outside of it with some extra paper, that doesn't always work once it starts to collapse, and they're going to. That's the nature of it. So that is what I have for today. I'm glad that you joined me. Thank you for the comments, and it's really encouraging that I have anybody watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, please have them down below in the comments. And I want to remind you about the Boggy Creek blankets. I got mine posted today. They are going to Nancy. She should have them Friday, which I'm glad, because I don't think they did it this Thursday anyway. But they're going to continue it next year. I guess my understanding is through August of next year. There are people that are doing a square a day, granny squares. If you enjoy doing the granny squares and you like those, that's great. I have one started. I ordered some. My husband watches these, and he's good about this, so he knows I did order these. I ordered some solids that were on clearance from Black Friday from Hobie. So I do have that coming in, and when that comes in, I think it'll be like a week. So I'm hoping next Friday, by Friday, that would be, I'm giving a couple days extra, because if you order it Wednesday and then, yeah, Friday, but see, we don't get mail on the post. They don't do the post in the little post office where we are on Saturday and Sunday. And so if it arrives at the post office on Friday, I'm not going to get it till Monday. So, and I should say 10 days because of everything with the holidays. If not next week, the week after, I will have an order. It won't be much of a haul. It'll be an order. And I did start another Boggy Creek, which I have another one I'm working on also. I guess that's it for today. The information for the Boggy Creek, that's through Nancy. She's got yarn too, and her mom. Her mom is in a women's club, and they do viewings, show the ones that have been sent in through the Crafty Floridians platform with, which is Billy and Lynette. I think she worked there, or she has ties there somehow. And that is, she reminds me of someone else. So she is Charmed Grammy. So they do that every other Thursday on Billy, the Crafty Floridians. Nancy, she's got yarn too, will have the information on sending them to her. And I would like it if anybody else would be brave enough to do some singing about their yarn. I took my inspiration from the Runaway Knitter. On day number 4, I did some silliness. Have some fun. Enjoy your crafting and play ball.